Cringe. I may or may not have slept until like 1 o'clock, but we're not gonna question that. Yeah, we're not gonna question that. I'm really starting to think like this whole like intro business, I'm just never gonna pick up on. Like, where is the intro, honey? I don't know. So I'm doing it here. Here's a get ready with me to literally go nowhere because we're stuck in quarantine. But you know, it's nice to look cute every once in a while. So like, here's a chit chat get ready with me kind of video. But right now we're gonna fix my hair. Because as you see, it's a mess. So I'm using this curling brush, thoroughly used since the prime age that I was like 10. I have type C curls. So like, I've grown up hating my hair. I don't know if it's just a young child thing. I hated adults touching my hair, and I would hate brushing it. I would hate doing anything with it, and I just kind of let it roam free. And now I actually try to sort out my hair, which like usually doesn't go to plan, but you know what, it's fine. Set fire to my hair the other day there. I was fixing my cousin's bag because he burst the zip, like a school bag, like he burst the zip on the school bag. So I was fixing this bag and, you know, got the zip back on, and I was trying to melt like the bottom of the zip back together so like it wouldn't open. And I was just, you know, later on burning it, leant too far forward and just on this side of my hair just set on fire. Probably shouldn't be straightening it, but I like keep straight hair, so I didn't expect how fun editing would actually be. Like, I was never like a tech person. The most tech I have ever done is like lighting in the theatre, and even then it's not simple, but it's like easier. Natural lighting was not the choice, I tell you. I probably should have shut my curtains and like just used my room lighting, but you know what? It's fine. Like, do you see how quick this brush straightens curly hair? Well, it's been not even 2 minutes that I've been recording, and it's already pretty much straight. I use this brush to get out like the majority of the curliness, and then I use my GHDs to get it straight. I don't know if it's just an every curly girl thing, but every time I straighten my hair, the one question I'm asked is like, oh my god, how long did that take you? Like, that must have taken forever. And I'm like, 20 minutes. If that, if I was using just my GHDs alone, probably would take me forever. But using this brush, like, it saves me so much time. It's brilliant. But now we're gonna get these sexy babies out. Ooh. I always feel like a professional when I have these because like, I grew up using like shitty hair straighteners, and then I got these for my 16th birthday, I think. And like, they have this little silicone bit so you don't like burn your carpet, because I made that mistake on my last carpet. Now this one's a new carpet. I had the choice of getting a motorbike, which was like the one that my dad learned to drive on when he was my age, or get my room redecorated. And I picked the room, which looking back on it now, I regret so much because now I can't get my driver's license. It's a loop, and I had my test booked for February, like the end of February, and I got an email yesterday saying that my test had been cancelled because I live on an island. They can't get test instructors down because they're all in 4th tiers, so I can't sit my test. So that means I won't be able to pass until March. Hate to break it to you, the email came. Test is in June now. So we're just gonna kind of wing it. It's not like I'm going out anywhere, so like it doesn't have to be perfect. Because my brother is so brilliant. If I'm straightening my hair and like going out, I'll go through to his room and I'm like, is my hair straight? And he's like, no. And I'm like, can you fix it? He's like, oh, fine. So that's me straighten my hair. It's not looking the best. Not looking the worst. I'm just gonna live with it. I'm gonna do my makeup. So I think I'm gonna go for like day makeup with a bit of spice. Like, I don't wear makeup often. To be fair, I only really wear it if I'm going out. We'll see how it goes. All my makeup is behind me, like where my camera is, so angles may change, but we're gonna go first into the collection Prime and Ready. I'm not really sure if primer works. Like, it probably does, but I don't really know how to use it. So I just kind of stick the majority of it on my T-zone and then just like rub it in. I don't know if this is how you're meant to use that primer, but that's how I use it. And it seems to like, I don't really know if it does its job or not, but I really need to buy new makeup. I know you're meant to like get rid of it like every 12 months, but I swear I've had this for like a year and it's nearly done. I got it from GRWM, which is no longer sold where I live, which is really annoying because I hate spending money. I don't know why I'm so frugal, but I don't like spending money. And this foundation, just because like I'm not a makeup person, so like don't hold me to this, but I feel like it applies really well. It's light coverage, which is good because I have quite okay skin naturally. Obviously like I have my small acne breakouts, but apart from that, like I'm not very textured when I bought this. I have some texture on my forehead, but you know, stress in it. And this foundation, like, it's a good colour match. It's the best colour match I've ever found for myself. I have very like pale skin. I'm ginger, so like this lighting doesn't help, but I'm very pale. And this foundation just, it's so good, and it smells like sun cream, which I don't know if it's just me, but I really like the smell of sun cream. So that's the foundation I used. Really sad it's not sold anymore. I think there was like some controversy with GRWM though. I don't know if I just heard that, but like, wasn't there some like scandal of some sort? Who knows? So like, if you have any foundation brands that are like reasonably cheap but still okay, like I'm okay forking out for it, but like I don't wear it that much to want, like I don't want to buy like a £24 foundation that I'm never gonna wear. So for concealer, we're wearing the L'Oreal Paris Infallible More Than Concealer. I have two colours. I have 323, which, let me tell you, this comes out really light, and for even me with pale skin, this is hella light, so I just use it under my eyes. And then I have 325, which is like pretty much my foundation colour. I kind of mix and match between these two, so I just kind of put like a little bit of this on. Every time I powder, I always powder like one side of my face and then the other, and I don't know why, but if I don't do this, I feel really weird. Okay, so like the contour palette I have is this Chiseled Cheeks contour palette, contour kit by GRWM. Once again, GRWM's not sold anymore, so this is probably like 2-3 years old. It's got a 18-month, you know, opening thing. But who actually, like, does anyone throw out their, maybe like professional beauty guru people that like know what they're doing with makeup, but gosh knows like I don't. And like there's bound to be people in like ordinary life that has like years old makeup. As you can see, I don't know how to contour like at all. And then I have this, which I lost the lid, which probably isn't hygienic. I was really sad when I lost this lid as well. I cracked it. But this is Sun Bronze in shade 022. I don't know, I think, oh, it's from Rimmel. We know that much. And I use this brush and I just tap upwards. This also smells really good. I don't know how to do makeup. I think I just do it for the scents, to be fair. It just makes the experience so much better, which I know, like, was it Skin by Cairo? I always butcher his name. He'd be screaming at me right now because my skincare routine, well no, like my makeup routine's really scented. My skincare routine's not actually that bad. Like, I might do a video on it. It definitely needs improving. I need to find a better chemical exfoliator. This side's looking botched. Like, it'll look better when I get decent lighting, maybe. Who knows? So for blush we have Heartbreakers by I Heart Revolution. That's blusher done. Usually I put way too much on because, you know, I want to be an e-girl, but sad times I can't be. So it's just a subtle look. So I've like always struggled with my eyebrows. I feel like my eyebrow shape isn't too bad. Like naturally they're not even. And I also don't know how to do my eyebrows in a way that they are even. So I got this eyebrow brush off like eBay or something. And I really want to try out the soap bar method because I know a lot of my friends use it and their brows look amazing. But like my natural eyebrow shape like isn't too bad. I really want to get my slit back, which is really bad because I feel like I look really weird with a slit, but I also love it because it just gives off that bisexual vibe, and I'm like dying for that because damn, she's lonely, she needs some female attention because guys are trash. But we already know that, so my big mirror is like literally right here, so I'm gonna be like slightly out of camera, but I use this Cien like cheap brand eyebrow pomade. I may pop out a camera to do this just because it's a learning experience. See what I mean about my eyebrows? It's a learning experience. It kind of just looks like a caterpillar eyebrow. I don't know, the thing is, I'm ginger. I have ginger hair, but my eyebrows are brown. Like they're not ginger. So I'm like, do I do my eyebrows the color they are, like brown, and make it look like I have caterpillar eyebrows? Or do I do my eyebrows ginger and make it look like absolutely disgusting? So like I'm just trying to figure out like what the best method to do for my eyebrows is. So when I do my brow gel, just hang into camera, I just kind of like push them all up and then I like cut down the side here and then slightly at the top and then like fully bush out the front of my eyebrows, which probably makes me look hella weird, but you know it's fine. I really just don't care anymore. I'm already really done with doing my makeup, but you know, gonna do slight eyeshadow. I might like, I'm not gonna do it as crazy as I usually do. So got my stereotypical every bitch has it, the James Charles palette. I bought it off on a whim, like when it first released. Like I think it was a second restock maybe. Bought it even though I like wasn't at all into makeup then. I never did my makeup, not even to go out. And obviously with the whole James Charles thing, like there was that huge controversy with Jeffree Star, who I've never liked. I've never liked Jeffree. He's always like seemed off in my eyes. But obviously like the whole Taffy, Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson thing appeared and I was like, I was already kind of sus on it and I was like, I can kind of see that happening. But I was always iffy on Jeffree Star at the start, so I was like, always questioned anything he said. But the thing that surprised me was Tati was like, did the whole bi sister thing, and I was like, because I had always looked up to her, kind of only started watching her more when I started watching James. But I was still like, you know, looked up to her as like a role model. And I was like, oh, I was like so conflicted. I was like, do I believe Tati? Do I believe James? I don't know. And then like, obviously as it all unfolded, it was like, oh, Tati, that was not good. Not good, honey. Nah. And it kind of annoyed me because she was like, kept pushing the blame. Like she was like, oh, it's Jeffree and all that. And I'm like, fair enough if Jeffree and Shane manipulated you into saying it, but you still took it far enough to like make a video about it. And I was like, oof. I saw so many people destroying their palettes and I was like, oh my gosh, no, like that's so much waste. And I was like, fair enough, this person's like gone through controversy, even though like turns out he didn't, but just like don't destroy or bin your palette because it's gone through so much like processes that's so bad and damaging for the environment, just for you to throw it away because someone's gone through controversy. Like I agree with people, you know, painting over the front of it so it's like doesn't look like a James Charles palette, or like just donate it to like a women's shelter or something. And I was like, just do that instead. Like there's no need to destroy that palette. Like that's so bad for the environment. And like I'm still a consumer. Like I went out and bought this palette, but obviously like if it turned out that like the chemicals in this palette is really bad for your eyes, like yeah, don't use it then. Like it's bad for you. But just because a rumor's been spread about someone on YouTube does not mean you have to go and bin your palette. Like just paint over the top No one will know. Or repot it if you really want to go that severe. Damn, this looks so bad on camera. But it looks really nice in person. You know, I'm just gonna fix it on the camera so it looks good in camera because... Oh, that looks even worse. What have I done? I literally just look like I burnt my eyelids off. But you know what, like, I don't care. That's gonna be like a common theme through all these videos. It's just I have like zero care for anything. But like, I need makeup friends. I need friends to like know how to do makeup and like will help me through shit. So this is something I always do, and I don't know why, and I don't know where I saw it, but I always put this green color. It's like fully chiseled out in this palette under my eye. And I think it looks really cute. Maybe it doesn't and everyone's just like pretending that it does. But hey ho, I'm gonna quickly blend to top this. As you see, I have severely hooded lids. And I've not seen many makeup tutorials of people with hooded lids like this. So that's mascara done. Since I'm not a big makeup-y person, I don't really know how to do lashes. It's something I need to learn how to do. So we're just not gonna do them. We're gonna do our lips instead. There's not a lot left. Oh my god, we have a different brand now. We have Max Factor X in the shade 755 Firefly. I used to have a lipstick like this color. I absolutely adored it. I loved it so much. I can't remember, I think it was my brother or something. Like, I had it out like this because I was putting it on, and he grabbed it and he was like, let me put the lid on, and shoved the lid on while it was like out and squished the top, and I was so sad, so I couldn't use it again. And I finally found this colour and I was like, oh my gosh, like it made my day when I found this. And I don't know if it's just because I've always used a colour like this that I find it more flattering on myself, but yeah. I can't be bothered to get changed, so this is how my get ready with me is gonna go. I did my hair, did my makeup. I think I'm looking cute. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for coming along with this get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below about any makeup tips you may have to help me. And we'll see you again. Bye! Mattifying pore minimize and then my